She just collecting dust over there, bro. What the fuck? YouTube, what's poppin'? It's your boy TLF Money, man, and we back with another video. And today's finally the day that y'all been waiting for, man. Today we gonna get into what actually happened to Monty's G37. Alright. I'm gonna sit here and break down every single thing that happened. From the complications that I was having with the car to the dealership that I actually got the car from, to the warranty company who refused to fix the car. Like, it was a lot, man. It was a lot that I experienced with the car, right? Before we even get into the video, I'm gonna need y'all to sit here and like, comment, and if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn the notifications on so y'all can be tuned in, man, every time I drop a video. Monty's been consistent since I came back on the scene, all right? That's one thing for a fact that we all can agree on. I've been super consistent since I came back on the scene, all right? I've been sitting here doing my best to drop a video at least one video every 2 days, man. So, you know, it would be greatly appreciated if y'all could sit here, you know, show some support, you know? Like I said, like, comment, and if you're not subscribed already, please do that. All right, so for those of you who do not know, I got my G37, I want to say around October 14th, 2021, right? I got it from an actual Infinity dealership out here in Atlanta, right? Great people, you know, great people, great customer service. You know, they helped me get my car. I actually went up there inquiring about a scat pack. I don't know why Monty thought he was gonna be getting him a scat pack, but when they showed me the G37 they had, I was loving it. All right, the G37 only had like 44,000 miles on it. 2013, clean interior, everything in it was brand new. Y'all see my car, you feel me? And if y'all haven't, I'll post a couple pictures, you know, maybe, but the car was A1 say one, okay? I had the cleanest, freshest G out here in Atlanta. No games, like, no games being played. My G was hard, all right? My G was hard, all right? Got the G, right? And literally, I say probably like 2-3 days of me having it, I started experiencing problems with the steering. You know, the power steering, it kept on going out, or it had a leak, something of that nature. So, my wheel kept on getting tight on me. I reported it to the dealership. But, yo, I'm going to be honest. I went so long without a car, and I was so happy to have me a G37. And it sounds kind of stupid, but I neglected going back to get that issue fixed. I'll admit, I didn't go and get that issue fixed in a timely manner. You feel me? But that's not what messed the car up, right? I was just treating it by putting more power steering fluid into the car, you know, as time went on, yada, yada, yada. But I didn't actually go and get that problem situated until I went to the dealership, right? So, fast forward. So another issue pop up with the car where my car is constantly overheating, right? My G37 used to constantly overheat, and me and one of my homeboys, Money, we actually found that I had a fan by the engine that wasn't working properly, right? The fan by the engine wasn't working, so my engine wasn't getting cooled. You know, it wasn't cooling off how it properly should. So the car kept on overheating. I'm over here riding with the heat on to sit here and, you know, constantly try to pull heat off of the engine and stuff of that nature. And it was becoming a real big hassle, right? So, you know, I told the dealership about it, took the car in for service. They said that everything was working perfectly fine to their standards. You know, I guess whatever test that they ran, it was working perfectly fine. When I left, the car was still overheating, all right? Fast forward to May 4th, all right? So May 4th, for those of you who don't know, I actually had a baby, right? I had a beautiful daughter, May 5th, right? And the day before she was born, May 4th, I'm riding on the highway, right? I'm riding on the highway, and I was on the way to go pick up my baby mother's mother. So I'm riding on the highway to go pick up my baby mother's mother, and my oil light comes on the car, little oil pan and all the other stuff like that. So now I automatically start panicking because I'm like, my car don't have no oil, but I just got my car serviced. I got my car serviced 4 times, the whole entire time of me having it, on time every time. Every time I took my car to get serviced, I was on time with it. I never missed, a service date. I was never late or anything of that nature. So my car running out of oil was a problem. You feel me? So I didn't pull over at the time. My fault. You feel me? I didn't pull over at the time, and when I made it to the crib, the oil light was still on. I actually went and got into my mother's car, right? And I took her car to AutoZone. I went and bought some oil for the car, topped the car off with oil, put all the oil in there, all of the oil in there that it needed to, and I literally watched all of the oil leak out from the bottom. I literally watched all of the oil that I just paid my hard-earned money for leak out of the bottom of the car, right? So now I'm infuriated. I'm like, yo, it couldn't have been a more worse time for the G37. You feel me? Literally, my daughter was being born and the car was leaking oil, all right? So at that time, we went ahead and parked the G. Like I said, the G was at my house. We went ahead and parked it. Made it to the hospital. Handled everything I needed to handle at the hospital. Had a beautiful daughter. Everything was going good. Everything was going good. Right? So after we leave the hospital, I spent 3 days in the hospital with my baby mother and my daughter. And after we left the hospital, now it's time to handle the G. It's time to get the car situated. So I get the car towed to the dealership, right? I get the car towed to the dealership. So I went ahead and got the car towed to the dealership, and once I get the car towed to the dealership and they do their diagnostics on the car and everything like that, now I'm getting told that the engine gave out, right? The engine snapped, the timing belt, something messed up in the engine. I'm not too savvy when it comes to car engines and all this other stuff like that. So they telling me something messed up with the car engine. So I'm just like, okay, cool. What's the next step? They hit money talk about something. Yeah, it's going to be $8,000 for a new engine for your vehicle.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
$8,000. Y'all don't know, but I only put down $1,000 for the car. I only did $1,000 down payment, and my car note was like $450 a month. You feel me? For the car. Now I know that's pretty high, for G37 or other stuff like that. But I have a good job and all the other stuff like that, so it was okay. It was okay, But $8,000 is ridiculous. I might as well go put a down payment on the Q50 or the Q60. like what are you saying right now? $8,000 was completely ridiculous for money to be paying for a new engine, right? So, at first I'm stressing. This is how much money doesn't really know too much about, the car business. I'm stressing. I'm just like, yo, ain't no way I'm coming up with 8 racks. I don't know what to do, yada, yada, yada. The car gonna get repossessed. Like, a lot of stuff is going through my mind. But then it hit me like, I have a warranty on the vehicle and my engine is covered under the warranty. So I hit the dealership back up and I explained to them, I said, yo, I got a warranty on that vehicle. They check up the warranty. They're like, oh, yeah, you definitely do have a warranty. I wish you would have been said this, yada, yada, yada. We would have been had this squared away. Let's contact the warranty people and let's get them on it so we can go ahead and get you back in your vehicle. So now I'm like, whew, all right? Monty's like, yo, I'm Gucci. I'm situated. I'm about to get the G back, right? Wrong. The warranty company comes out and they do an assessment on a vehicle, and they wanted to talk about it was a buildup of oil around the engine bay and stuff of that nature, so they can tell that it was an ongoing problem that I chose to neglect, which is completely incorrect, okay? Like I said, I had the receipts showing them that I brought my car to the dealership and got my car serviced by actual Infinity technicians, you feel me? Multiple times. And nobody ever told me anything about an oil leak being in my car. So for them to sit here and say, or they can tell it was an ongoing problem, I'm asking questions. I'm just like, ongoing problems such as like how long? Because I just bought this vehicle and I got a service all of the time and I never had a problem. So they started talking about, yeah, well, we can't really disclose how long, but we can tell it's been there for some time. So I'm like, some time? It doesn't sound like that's my fault because, again, I just purchased this vehicle not too long ago. So I'm going back and forth with the dealership, with the warranty company. I'm threatening to get lawyers involved and all of that because I don't feel like I was at fault for the engine having a leak in it. You know, I don't feel like I was at fault. And if so, like I said, I still bought the car into the dealership in a timely manner. And somebody also told me like warranties are a waste of time because the warranty company will look for any and every reason not to fix your vehicle, you know? And that's basically what they did. They try to find any and every excuse for them not to sit here and fix my vehicle. So, yeah, that was the route that happened. So the warranty company refused to sit here and replace the engine. I wasn't coming out $8,000 out of pocket to fix the car. As much as I love the car, I still think about the car to this day, y'all. Like, I literally have pictures, videos, all of that stuff. I have so much unreleased content in that car, and I miss it. Like, I miss that car with a passion, you know. But yeah, $8,000 is ridiculous to sit here and pay for a new engine. And yeah, I had, you know, my people in the car community was telling me, oh, I can get you an engine for, you know, $1,000 and yada yada yada, all this other stuff like that. Here go my thing. Them engines was coming with miles on it. And I mean, 120 miles, 150 miles may not seem like a lot of money, you know, for $1,000 engine, all this other stuff like that. What I need people to understand is my car, right? My G, when the engine gave out, it only had like 57,000 miles on it. It only had like 57,000 miles on it. So for me to sit here and have basically a brand new car, you feel me? And then go buy an engine that I can't even, I don't know how much miles this engine has on it, you know? You can tell me the engine has 100,000 miles on it, and the engine really got 190,000 miles on it. Like, I don't know how much miles this engine had on it. So I wasn't too comfortable with buying it, right? So I reported, you know, the car to my insurance company, right? So I went ahead and reported the car to the insurance company, had the insurance company come, they totaled out the car, all this other good stuff. And, you know, boom, money was in a good headspace. You know, I was just like, all right, cool. Boom, car paid off. The insurance company, they covered it. The car paid off in full. Definitely get y'all gap insurance. Gap insurance is a lifesaver. Definitely get y'all gap insurance. So the car is fully paid off, and yeah, so now we're just in the process of what's next for Monty. You feel me? What's next? And yeah, I wanted another G37. You know, I was looking into them, but I'm just like, as much as I love that car is 10 years old now. You feel me? Like, they stopped making G37s in 2013, and it's 2023 now, you know? And them Q60s do look real nice, all right? But, like I said, you know, I have a daughter now, so now with me having a family, I really don't know how that coupe life will work for me, all right? I definitely still want it. I know people get it done, you know, regardless. I definitely still want the Q60, but yeah, man, like I said, I'm just really just in the headspace of what's next for Monty, you know? Do we go Mopar? Do we switch it up and do we go Mopar? You feel me? Monty not on no Hellcat level yet. We ain't, you know, pulling out the cat yet. But do we go Mopar? You feel me? I drove a Scat, a Challenger. I drove a Scat the other day. And I ain't gonna hold you. It was my first time getting behind a Challenger Scat. And them things is nice, okay? Them things is nice. But yeah, it's really just like I said, man, we really just looking at what's next for Monty, all right? G is done. The G is totaled out, right? So now we just looking like, do we get the big body Q50? Do we go Q60? Do we go Mopar? Do we go get a Lexus? Do we switch it up a bit? Like, that's really where, you know, where we at with it right now, right? What's the next car for Monty, all right? So, yeah, man, I really just wanted to sit here and get this video out to y'all. I know I've been promising y'all I was going to give y'all an update on the G37, man. Unfortunately, the G is no longer here, right? The G is no longer here. So, like I said, man, we sitting here just planning on what's next. And, yeah, we're going to move on to bigger and better things, right? Rest in peace to the G. You know? It is what it is. But, yeah, with all of that being said, that's the end of this video, man. I hope that y'all appreciate, you know, the fact that I took the time out to just, you know, keep y'all updated on what's going on with me, what's going on with the car situation, man. And like I said, you know, we're going to get back out there. We're going to get back out there, all right? We got new big things coming, all right? And I told y'all, right? Y'all seen in that last video when I was in the hospital, right? I was looking rough. Monty was looking rough, right? We had to do the big chop. We have to do the big chop, okay? I don't even know if the waves is all the way in there, but, I mean, we got the cut going, so now it's just straight brushwork. It's just straight brushwork. All right, we're going to get them waves back situated. And yeah, man, like I said, with all of that being said, we out, man.